uh, uh, Yuko! Please don't be crazy. Maybe she's not crazy. Is she crazy? Well, who would dress like that? You gotta be crazy to dress like that. Actually, it looks like this makes a heart. It's kind of funny. I don't know why I'm staring. I'm looking at her in the eyes. Look at her in the face. The origin, apparently the librarian, quickly crawls out and bounces up to extremely rigid attention. Hi, Lily. How can I help you? Her voice is strained in a failing attempt to sound casual, and she's rubbing the back of her head. Okay, so she wants to be casual. Good afternoon. What just happened now? I heard a strange sound. It's nothing. I just hit my head really fucking hard. My hair was originally brown. Now this is blood covering my face. See, I dropped an eraser under my desk, and while I was looking for a pencil dropped, and when I was looking for both, you came up and surprised me. Are you alright? I'm sorry, I couldn't know. It's okay. It's okay. Sorry for making you worry. She's like, I feel like she was beaten and abused. She kind of seemed like that. Fuck. I'm totally not doing that. That'd be wrong. I need to find someone else. This is nothing. I've had worse happen to me. She's quick to reverse Lily's apologies, almost frantically trying to push aside the possibility that she could in any way inconvenience by bashing her head on the counter. Seems like someone else has been bashing her head on the counter, which makes her not feel bad about it. Yes, worse things have happened. Hee hee hee. Telling you, bro. She's weird. The girl fidgets with her fingers as Lily doesn't seem to drop her concerned expression. Then she shuffles some papers around the counter for no reason. A little shorter than Lily, replete with glasses, freckles, and a very troubled look, she seems to fit a library perfectly. I thought they were gonna say librarian. Ah, Lily, did you get my message? Message? Well, you can't sign to her. She can't see. Oh, the 2 imported books had arrived. Right. They finally came. I can't believe it took so long, but Mr. Celebrations, partially for managing to change the topic, I'm sure she notices me from the counter of her eye and freezes on the spot when she does. Oh no, I'm sorry for not noticing you before. It's okay. It's okay, no one likes me anyway. I'm just gonna sit here in a corner and pretend I don't exist. Did you need to check out a book? Or return one? I'm sorry. Yeah, she definitely was battered. You could just tell. Makes me sad. The way she can quickly shift between moods is a little unsettling. He's with me, Yuko. This is Hisao, a new student. Hisao, this is Yuko, the school librarian. Pleased to meet you. I'm a player. Hisao, right, Hisao. Pleased to meet you too, Hisao. Too many fucking Saos. Too many vowels, too many Saos, too many salads. For a second, she visibly attempts to engrave the name on her mind so she won't forget. I need to do that. I fucking forget names. Yuko often arranges to import foreign books in Braille for me. Would you like to tell Hisao a little something about the library? Lily's innocent suggestion is met with an expression of abject terror. Yeah, you're putting the chick on the spot, bro. You can't see that. Or sis, or you're putting the other chick on. Yeah. Please, Lily, I can't. I don't know what he can be interested in. This is too much responsibility. Oh, God. How's it any responsibility at all? I don't get it, but her objection is so sincere, I don't doubt for a second she'd rather disembowel herself on the spot than tell me where the light novels are. Something's up, and I am not getting anything out of it. I am no V tonight. No V. There are lots of books in Braille here? I attempt to save the day by asking the first thing that pops into my head. Seems to work at least partially, as Yuko seems to, not exactly relaxed, but at least looks slightly less tense. Don't fucking drive her nuts. Just whatever you do, just no sudden movements, no loud shouting. Don't want to do like post-traumatic stress disorder. You don't want to bring any of that shit back. Well, I think about a third or fourth of Yakamama's library is either in Braille or audio. A third or a fourth? Okay. It's a lot of fucking books. Makes sense given all the blind students that'd be here. What are we, a pirate? Yar, that'd be here. If it's only that, how come the library is so big as the first place? Well, we get a lot of new books regularly because the library is inadequately endowed. That's probably why. They spend more on new books than on my salary, and then I have to organize and shelve all of them. It's so troublesome and they waste so much. I wish I could just quit this job. Oh God, what am I signing now too? Don't fucking do that, Hisao. I've read enough. I've read too much. Very awkward silence follows this revelation of too much information. Yeah, too much. I'll go check the aisles then if you don't mind. You're kind of creeping me the fuck out a little bit. Oh, calm down. Calm your tit-shaped hearts down. It's probably best for all of us she doesn't keep talking to me. Otherwise, I may end up having sex with all of them, and it's not something I want to do because I'll feel bad. Very well. Meanwhile, Yuko, I would have those books if it's all right with you. I have to cough. Sorry. My first impression was right. The library is surprisingly big. Well, it's got like 8 shelves, it's got an upper floor, it's got some Greco-Roman architecture, an air conditioner, some more lights, a dictionary. You ever see that? You go into a library and they always got like a dictionary open with a light next to it and you can go look up words because you couldn't just use your phone nowadays. God, get with the times, library. And what's up with the Dewey Decimal System? Sorry, that was like a Jerry Seinfeld joke. Ambling down the narrow aisle as I studied the spines of the books in random order, occasionally sliding one to read the blurb, taking it with me if it looks good. In a few moments, I have a respectable stack of books in my arms. Bro, you can only check out one. Fucking library's gonna hunt you down with a knife. I guess I'll never be stuck for choice in here. The normality of the library sinks in. Sure, there are large print and braille books scattered throughout, but it is what it is. It's a library. And I think when you think about so far everything we've encountered, besides those fucking ugly paintings which exist everywhere, library is probably going to be the only thing that you can really make a connection to that's kind of like the old life. Because the library is a library. It's as if the calm mood from the room I had tea with Lily and snuck in with us in here, unless it was here to begin with. Something about that puts me at ease, just like before. I reach the end of the aisle and find a collection of desks, except for a study or personal reading. Going a little further, though, I discover a nice quiet corner in the back. If Lily's there, just walk away. You don't want any trouble, and plus the librarian's going to shush you if you're trying to get on, so don't do that. While the rest of the library is odd student sitting at a desk has the odd student. Who's the odd student? No, don't discriminate, bro. Who's fucking calling people odd? Or are you just saying odd as in like, not really a pronoun, not an adjective, but a noun? Yeah. Has the odd student like not fuck it, I'm spending too much fucking word on one word. Too much time on one word. Just sitting either reading or stealthily sleeping. The bag is pretty much deserted. As I glance around, I see someone who I recognize sitting in one of the several beanbags. Misha! She looks like shocked, like, you found me? I'm not invisible? I really think she thinks she's invisible. We should talk to her. I like her. It's a dark-haired girl from my class, the one who snuck out of my classroom earlier. She's reading a book, keeping it close to her face, which makes her look like she's really into it. Nah, brah. She just doesn't like you. She's playing hard to get. Go after her. From the way she was acting today, I had pegged her more as a delinquent than a bookworm. In fact, her mysterious disappearance from the class raises all sorts of whys in my head. Intrigue floats slowly but surely towards the surface, and before I know it, I'm walking towards a mysterious long-haired girl. Holy shit, I didn't realize it was that long. At least we're gonna have something to measure something else with, if you know what I mean. Okay, that's inappropriate. I guess there's no harm in introducing myself as I would with anyone else. She's a classmate, after all. Walking over to another beanbag, I take a seat and lay the books beside me. Would you just fucking shake her? Jesus Christ. The girl starts, looking scaredly up at me and some underneath her fringe. This is the first time I've seen her this close. Underneath her long, dense bangs, I can see the part of her face, at least third, if not half, is pretty badly scarred. My eyes are immediately drawn to the scars, subconsciously peeking past her hair until they meet her own eyes. You're a douche. Hisao, people are disabled. Stop staring at them. For a second, I am shocked and avert my eyes to the book in her hands. Before I realize that looking away probably only makes it worse. Bro, you dug your own grave. Just stare at it. See what happens. Close your goddamn mouth, you whore. It takes too many seconds to collect myself, and I remember that I walked up to her for... Do we apologize, or do we introduce... I'm going to apologize. I'm a good guy. I'm a good person. I want to gently break the ice. Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. It's a... Wait, no. What kind of voice should I do for the purple hair girl? It's okay. You could startle me out. No, that's too weird. It's okay. I don't have a voice. Well, let's go with the flow. The girl certainly doesn't look like it's okay, but I let it slide. I'm cool like that. So, do you mind if I sit here? She seems to be very uncertain whether or not it's okay for me to sit, but finally she just nods. A little, at least. Oh, okay. I take the seat next to her, and she hides herself behind the book. Bro, go after her. Life of Pi. Oh, she's a math chick. I love math. Like 4 divided by 2 is 2. I'm good at this shit. Never heard of it. So, sorry again for startling you. I'm Hisao. You can call me Ted. For I'm a big teddy bear. She looks up from her book, stalling a little before replying. I know. We're in the same class. Her speech is stilted and so quiet it is barely even audible, even in the small library. Somehow I think my delinquent impression of her was wrong. You don't think. She's a shy bookworm who's reading the life of Pi. And you think she's a delinquent? Hisao, you need to have your head checked along with your heart. Hananaku. I'm Hananaku. ... I was just sure to say that's a nice name just to have something to say, but really, it's the only thing I can think of. How about you say nice bow tie or nice pants? Because I don't think anyone else was wearing green pants. Although that would be weird too. Or you can say I like pie and the life of it. I feel like an idiot. Everyone here must be used to being different to each other, and here I'm being all bothered and fussed about that kind of thing. Don't let me fuck up my speech. Don't let me interrupt your reading. I'll just check these books if you don't mind. She nods a little and sighs a little sigh of relief. No, bro, go after her. She's just playing hard to get. That's how it is. You read a book, Chicks like when you read books. Then you go after her. It's simple science. And she's reading math, which is kind of like science. So she probably wants you to do it. So I try to read the covers and the introductions of the books I picked up, and she buries her face in her book. Looks like we're not getting on. Uncomfortable silence consumes us. Yeah, that would happen. My eyes still wander to her direction. I sneak peeks at her flowing hair and the scars it's hiding. That's called being a creeper. And not blowing up in her face. Ew. God, that came out wrong. After a while, I realize that she's doing the same and only pretending to immerse in the life of Pi. So just go for her, bro. Stop being so awkward. Her gaze is not inquisitive at all, though. It darts around like a scared rabbit. When our gazes finally meet, the chain reaction is unstoppable. Oh, shit. It did. Oh, God, she's going to yell at me. She's going to fucking yell at me. I can't be taken yelled at, especially from people who are going to fucking bite me. She stands up forcefully from the bag and takes a deep breath. Hi. I've got to go do something. She runs away. Oh, God. Without warning, Hanako turns off and runs towards the counter. Her hair like takeoff catches me off the guard. I didn't manage to go after her until she had a good head start. Oh, God. By the time I reach the counter, she's nowhere to be seen. Bro, you just fucked that up big time. Not only are you awkward, a chick ran away from you. Lily and Yuko are happily chatting away. Knowing that I won't be able to catch Nako myself, I approach the girls. Hey, did you, girl, run crazy? Hair? Maybe. What did she look like? Long dark hair. She had, well, some scars on her face. That's not making shit awkward. Good job, Hisao. You wouldn't be talking about Hanako, would you? Yeah, that's her. I saw her reading and tried to talk to her, but I think I scared her off or something. You can kind of read it off like I kind of scarred her off or something. It depends if you're illiterate or not. Oh dear, Yuko, would you excuse me? I'd better try and find her. Sure, I'll just hold on to these until you come back. What's going on? I'm sorry, but I'll have to explain it to you some other time. Wait, how's the blind girl gonna go find? Oh shit. Right, I'll see you later then. Maybe we should go follow. Oh God, just me and the beaten, abused woman. Lily hastily grabs her cane and hurries out of the library, leaving me alone with Yuko. I don't think I'll ever get the hang of this place. Did I do something wrong? What did you do? Nothing. I was just looking for some books, and then she got into a fit and ran off. Bro. First thing, you don't attack the victim. She's the victim there. You have a heart defect. So what if you could die in any second and her face just slightly scarred? You're playing the trump card. Don't do that. She's a victim. Be nice. The most offending thing I could think of was I might have looked at her general directions a few times. That is a fucking offensive. In some cultures, they will cut off your balls for that. Well, she's a very timid girl. You have to be very careful around her. She could be very jumpy, I think, and she's not accustomed to talking with other people. Isn't that a bit strange? I wonder. It's just how she is, I think. Yuko doesn't seem all that convincing. Then again, maybe this is just a norm around here. All these fucking people are crazy. Everyone has their own problems, or else they wouldn't be here. That is true. But then even like the staff is all screwed up. Hey, I'm just here for some action. And not some 80s fighting action. We're talking other action. But how should I deal with these people? Forcing myself to act overly casual only makes me feel phony. Like I was supposed to be ignoring the elephant in the room. Well, there is an elephant in the room. It's you. You fatty McFat. Yuko fidgets, looking like she wants to say something too, but she resists it. I think it's only an elephant if you feel that way. Oh God, fucking philosophy. Yeah, you and your Buddhist shit too. I guess she doesn't have a good sense of self-restraint, and it makes me smile, and she blushes heavily. What? Did that sound stupid? No, actually, that kind of fucking made sense a bit. No, it sounded really wise and prophetic and shit. I guess you're right. It's more about me than anyone else. Neither of us have anything to do, so Yuko fills the silence by shuffling some papers around. People who have papers on their desk really like doing that. No, it's just a sense of, like, awkwardness. I know you. Like, if I have, like, a coin in my hand, I'm gonna flip that shit if we're talking, just because it gives me a sense of comfortability. Did you find any books? I should be closing soon. I mean, this library should be closing, but I have to do it. I hope it's not too inconvenient for you. Bro, just do what you gotta do. Oh yeah, I want some books, but I left them over there because, well, someone was just crazy. I'll get them. I fetched my stack of books from beside the beanbag where Hanako and I were sitting and returned to the counter. Wow, you read a lot, don't you? Well, you don't think so. This is fucking 8 books. I'd surprise myself with that, too. Honestly, at least when I really think about it. Don't brag, you're reading books. I've read like 8 books already by reading this visual novel. I had a lot of free time earlier this year, so I just kind of started reading books to fill the time. Couldn't do much else. Well, when the hospital doesn't provide you with entertainment, you have books. Yeah, I see. But it doesn't say anything else and just checks out my books for me. You can't have a normal conversation in this school if it really wanted to kill you. I guess this is what they call tact. Holding the library books with one arm, I troll my pocket for the key to the door. Don't be Kenji, don't be Kenji. Fuck! A sudden sound from behind startles me, making me nearly drop the books I'm carrying or the key that I almost managed to get into the lock. Oh, it's not Kenji. Who is it? Oh, motherfucker!